What's up friends, Chook here and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. I have to apologize again for the lack of videos. I haven't been well and I still am not feeling brilliant and I have a bit of a runny nose and all that sort of stuff. So if I'm sniffling or using my tissue, that is why. Anyway, where we're up to is actually pretty interesting. So if I just get rid of my face cam for a second. There we go. You can see that we have to investigate the 3 Elder Dragon tracks. We've done that. I did that off camera. And now we have 3 Elder Dragons to fight. So, Kushala Daora, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these right, but the Dragon of Steel. Teostra, which is from an old game, and I know about Teostra. The Infernal, and Hellish Fiend Valhazak. So, we have to do those 3, and I'm back. They are the next 3 episodes, I would think. So, might just do them in order. Kushala Daora, I think, might be an older monster, but I cannot remember. The name looks familiar, but I'm not entirely sure. But, as they are Elder Dragons, they might be weak to Dragon? I don't know. So, let us sort by... not tree, no. Sort by element, and we'll go to Dragon and see what we got to play with. We have I forgot to even mention we're wearing the Gigante armor set, and I've made some of his weapons as well: the bow, the switch axe, and the lance. And I'm making the sword as soon as I farm up enough parts, because they are my main 4 weapons. Actually, thinking about it, it would be better to ask you guys what you would prefer me to main as a weapon, or whether you're happy for me to just jump between those 4 weapons, just to keep it a bit exciting, so it's not just the same weapon every single episode. But basically, these are the 4 and the sword and shield that I am most comfortable with and like the most. I'll still throw out random hunts with the others, but they're the 4 that we're probably going to focus on more than any others. So we'll go with Switch Axe, purely because we've gone Bow, Sword and Shield, and Lance recently. And let's see how we go. So you can see there over on the right, the weapon status and stuff, the attack is quite high. The sharpness is through the roof. But it's not really that high on the Dragon element, but and the Elder Seal is high as well. But the fact that it just has high base damage and stays sharp for a long time is good. So let's go through. Let's see if I've got decorations set. I do not, so let's quickly change that up. And we will save that. There we go. We'll go through the armor set, and I'll show you what it's all about. So, if we have 3 or more parts, at the moment we have 5, regenerates your health as you continually attack a monster. Recovery varies on weapon. So it's basically kind of like a lifesteal thing. Pretty cool. It's not the best thing ever, but it's pretty cool. Now, due to the set and my charm, and also a decoration as well, we've managed to max out the attack with 21 attack and 5% affinity, which is pretty cool. Agitator, increased attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. So, as we know, when monsters become enraged, they become a lot more deadly, they do a lot more damage, all that sort of thing. This basically puts you into a little mini steroid state, and when it goes enraged, so do you, effectively. Stamina Surge, speeds up stamina recovery, just handy. Increases affinity when stamina is full. This isn't... while active, increases affinity by 30%. So when you have full stamina, you have 30% affinity. Not really particularly useful for many of the weapons I use. On like a greatsword or something, that you draw your weapon with 100% affinity, be awesome. But I don't notice it at all. And then we've got Critical Eye, which is just 3% affinity on our helmet. Fortify on here, and Free Meal. These are my decorations that I've put, and Free Meal just activates 25% of the time to not use your potion effectively. This just gives you bonus stats when you die or cut, and this just gives you a little bit more affinity or crit, as it's probably better known, or should be better known. Anyway, now that's all out of the way, let us get on with what we're doing. So we'll do it in order, as I said. These are all... No, never mind. He's in the Rotten Vale. These two are in the Elder's Recess. So we'll chuck this up. I don't know what to expect. But once I have fought these three things on camera, I can start farming them and making their gear and all the rest of it. Turns out that this is a solo hunt, so we can't throw an SOS out, which is interesting. Cool as well. So you're forced to fight by yourself. Might be better to go with Lance so I can block, because I don't know what to expect, but we'll just go with this and see how we go. Okay, Polisher is pretty good. Sharpening time. Attack up large, also good. Stun, we're not going to really stun. I can do my own as well, but I can't really be bothered. We'll just go with this. It maxes out our HP bar and our stamina bar, and gives us a slight attack and defense boost. So whatever, that's fine. That'll do. Considering we're in the Elder's Recess, I'm also going to take some cool drinks. And I think, other than that, we should be good. I don't know. I don't think we particularly need the traps, because we can't trap Elder Dragons. But we'll go with this and see how we go. The resistances on this armor set aren't brilliant. So maybe elemental resistance would have been a better idea than to go with offense. I mean, we did get defense small, but that's hardly anything. Elemental resist up large may have been good.
You'll find the Kushala Daora's roost higher up. Good luck, field team.
Okay, got it.
Thanks, mans. So let's
start investigating.
Shut up. Negative 15.
We should get going too.
Shut up. Negative 15 versus dragon. Negative 15 versus thunder. This is an Elder Dragon. So it's yeah, maybe not the best idea. But if we can't, we can change, right? Providing we wait long enough where we can eat again. Okay, we've got a free dash juice from the Witchy Litchi, which is nice. So it's saying we need to go up. Doesn't look like there's any other monsters in this hunt. There's no like other monsters in the little trackable thing down at the bottom left near the minimap. So it looks like we're just going to be fighting this dude and this dude alone. I've brought the wrong Palico gear as well, because I was farming and trying to upgrade the flash fly thing instead of the horn. I'm actually going to go back and change that now that I've realized. And we can probably go from here anyway. These are all down? Really? Whatever. Let's just go to a camp. Doesn't really matter which one. I'll keep the bandit mantle because... No, I won't. I won't. I'll change that too. This is going to be a tough fight, so... Change Palico equipment. Let's change you back to Choral Orchestra for the buffs. Our Witchy Litchi is going to waste, but that's fine. And I was... Whoops, I was going to change as well, wasn't I? I will change this to... Oh, I also got the Challenger Mantle. I don't know what this dude does. We'll go with this. It's a free heal over time. It's not great. But if we stay in the one spot, we can get free heals for a bit. And it's quite a low cooldown, so it's just extra healing. But as I mentioned, I'm not sure what to expect just yet. So, yeah, we can just leave on that actually. All right, we just got to go up here, and that should be it. Oh no. We broke a crystal. man, he looks fucking fantastic. Holy shit.
Use everything at your disposal. That's the way it works here in the new world.
No, we can do SOS
There
flare.
goes
Okay,
again.
well,
Always gotta be first.
let's do that then.
Y'all saw it coming.
Get up.
Watch that wind!
Watch that wind! Alright. Missed it. I'm just gonna kind of just run around to start with and look at its attack patterns and see if I can get a mount. It's hard. Playing it like a... Oh. Did I just do the wrong thing? I did. I put the health booster on. I did not mean to do that. Okay, see if we can get a mount here. What's he doing? He's making... Oh, shit, that was quick. He's making little tornadoes. That's fine. Don't mind that. Missed everything. Wish he'd land. Make hell of a lot easier. Play the lighter sight game. So when you do that Superman jump, you're actually you have heaps of invisibility frames there. So if you ever think you're going to get fragged, just do the Superman jump, and you're a lot safer than just rolling. Okay, I think I got kind of the hang of this dude. These attacks at least. Ow. Oops. We're on the wrong shortcut. Let's have a potion. Missed. Missed again. Okay, so I'm assuming wind pressure negate would be really good for this dude. There we go. His head is through the wall, which is rather impressive actually. Okay, it seems like we're stuck where we are, so I'll just go for his face. Or whatever part I hit, really. Okay, so he's enraged. You can see I got the agitator buff active now. Uh-oh. Superman died too early. Okay, he went for Luna, good. Okay, health booster can be used. And I think he's leaving. He is leaving. Alright, so far okay. We haven't really done anything to him, but as I said, I was more watching his attack patterns and stuff. Learning how to fight him. Apparently his footprint's somewhere. There we go. Okay, we have a friendly little cat here that if we mount, he will he'll try and trap him, which is good. We got the toads as well that can help us. Uh-oh. I thought he was going to swoop me. Nice. Okay, you can roar now that I've got that attack off. Do with a sharpen actually. While he's attacking Luna, try and quickly get one off. Nice. I'm fine to take that little bit of damage to get a sharpen. If we can mount, then like I said, this little dude over here will trap him. Hit. Fuck. Oh, Nitro Toad. Nitro Toad. Ooh, Nitro Toad. He's moved. Do I have anything in my slinger? No, I don't. Okay, let's have a heal. What the hell is this? Little bird? Oh, shit! I'm like, what's the little bird? Turns out we've got a friend. Didn't even realize. That's not a bad weapon for this fight, actually. Because he's in the air a lot, he can jump up and hit him. Nice. Nice, dude. 3 damage off here. We haven't gone for his tail at all yet. Well, I don't have any sling ammo, but I can put my flash pods on like he did. It's a good idea. I should have done that earlier. Don't roll, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll. Yeah, nice. There's the roar, and there's the fly away. Alright. So far so good. Why is this taking me all the way? How is this the fastest way? Where is he gone? Apparently he's gone down. Okay, well we need the old cold drinks now. We'll get this Witchy Litchy too. Oh, we got full party now. Nice. Get health booster back on hot tea. I really should get used to using the radial menu more because there's 4 different shortcuts you can create. I really only use 2 of them.
disagree right now.
You get injured, fall back and wait for the next chance. Stupidity is not something I tolerate.
I think anything that you do tolerate, you got it loud and clear.
Ow! I wanted to mount him before he did that, damn it. Wake up! Wake up! Okay, let's get flash pods back. Let's go for his tail. Can? Oh, that's his head. I thought it was the other way around. Oh well. Head's good. No, let me get in there. Fucking wind, man. Piss off. Uh-oh. Yeah, saw that one coming. I was actually going for his tail, but the dude staggered him a little bit, I think. Goes. Take the dragon pods. Because why not? And grab his footprints. So it's good that we had friends. It's made this, even though he's 4 times harder, it's made this fight a bit more manageable. Because there's other targets than just me. We got the health booster back. I think there's some wedge beetles around here somewhere that we can use to get up quicker. I may be thinking the wrong place there. I thought it was around here. Yeah, there they are. Okay, does anyone... Whoops. Tad too early. Does anyone have bombs? Let's find out. Yes! Yes, we do. I don't have any. Sorry, friends. Amazing. Amazing. Fuck. You can't use your grapple hook to get up there. That's hilarious. So the first shot when a monster is sleeping does triple damage, and instead of hitting the bomb for triple damage, you just hit it with the slinger. Amazing. So good. Nope, 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 nope! Ow.
You alright? You're seriously impressive.
Oh, shit. Killed him with the slinger. Nice, next screenshot's gonna look hilarious. Well, that's one Elder Dragon down. As I mentioned, we got a little lucky that we had friends here. Didn't get his tail in the end, but I can farm that up. No worries. Be interested to see what stuff it makes. The fact that the slinger, the dragon pod, killed him is pretty funny. The glider mantle here would be good actually, because you can use these little pockets of air here, well, all around this this top area. There's quite a few of them. There's another one here, another one there. You could use the glider mantle to get some mounting opportunities. All right, let's see what we got. See the screenshot. Yeah. Oh man. I'll take it anyway, but I don't think I'm going to use that for this video because that's just hilarious. We've got some scales. Elder Dragon Blood, we've had that before. Claw. Scale. Carapace. High Combination, of course. Dream Core Ore. Okay. Bone. Sure. Nice. We got a level 2 Wind Resist Jewel. Smoke and Ice Resist. Not the best, really, but they're free, so we'll take it. New cutscene. Okay. It's such a funny way to finish the fight. So no doubt there will be a little bit of story stuff from that, or it may just wait until you've killed all 3 to progress the story. But we'll see what they have to say, and we might go up and have a look at the armor as well, and see what the armor set is and gives you. But crafting all these high rank armor sets and stuff, and upgrading weapons or whatever, costs a pretty penny. I'm currently farming the Azurathlos set for the bow as well.
A considerable accomplishment.
Oh, so what is this? I kind of rushed past that, but apologies. Let's see what we have on this guy. Physiology, 2-starter dragon, so that's not too bad. Thunder, turns out. And water and ice. Don't hurt him at all. He also doesn't like blast or poison, which is good to know. I don't think we have any notes on the other 2. No. From memory, the Teostra from previous games doesn't like water or ice. This guy doesn't care for water or ice at all. But water and ice were the two that hurt him the most, I think. So we'll probably go in with an ice weapon against him. And this dude, no idea. Probably just go dragon again. Okay, there is a exclamation mark quest thingy up here. So we'll go to that, and then we'll go to the smithy, see what the gear looks like, and call it a day. Hey, question for you. What do you think of New World now? To me, it's like a big pot pie. On the outside, it's hard and mysterious shell. But once you dig in and discover all of its meaty goodness, or maybe it's more like a fruit pie. Totally sweet and impossible to get out of your system. You're right, too much information. Anyway, am I the only one that thinks this way? That was it? That was it. She just wanted to talk about some pies. I mean, fair call. Pies are pretty good. Alright, Smithy. Let me see what your armor looks like. Alright, so we're wearing the Nergigante set, as I said. This is the same tier. So it's going to be roughly the same defense and stuff. It looks like this. Oops. Ah! That's pretty cool. Well, that's the alpha version, that's the beta version. It's like a kind of samurai looking thing. It's pretty cool, actually. And the skill sets are... negates all wind pressure. Not really that helpful. Unless you're fighting him or maybe some of the wyverns that like use wing attacks. But it's kind of lame, actually. However, handicraft, that's really good. To get max handicraft on a set is really good. Weapon sharpness 50, so your weapon just stays sharp forever. And the more sharp your weapon is, the more damage you do. Ice attack. So you could use this over the Legania set to have more ice damage. Evade extender, pretty good. Evade window, also good. So you could use this for evasion lancing. Or evasion anything, really, because you've got greatly extends evasion distance, and then you've got 2 into evade window. So if you had a charm or or some decorations or something to improve evade window, and you got it up huge, you would just evade everything. Evade lancing was all about that, and pretty fun. But evasion in anything is good. So lots of evade and ice attacks, and also weapon sharpness, and it looks cool. And these two are from my charm, and oh no, you get focus on the chest as well. You get 1 thing of focus. Okay, that's not bad. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Anyway, that's what that all looks like. We'll have a quick look at the weapon upgrades. Is it this? It is not this. It might be the ice tree. Yeah, there we go. So you need all the Legania stuff up to this point, and then you need the Daora claws. Well, that's it really, and more Legania stuff. That's for the switch axe. Might be different tool, but let's just see. Nope, seems to be that. And because he had ice and water, didn't he? Oh, here we go, as well. Goes from dragon into ice here with No Gigante and the Daora stuff. Pretty cool. All right, well there you go. We'll leave it there. Next episode, we will go and fight Teostra and see if we can take on him as well. And then the one after that will be the Val Hazak. And from there, we'll see where we go as far as the story is concerned. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.